These are the champions.
The champions. Hey,
Charlie, this is a tournament for big guys, big men.
Boys.
If your team is not a big man, you can't play in the Champions League. Charlie, now come your team, they play Champions League.
Oh, yes.
What be your team?
Kairat Almaty.
Hey, when you started to support that team?
Unim Kazakhstan. I knew of Kazakhstan from Borat. Those movies, no?
Hey, so now that's the team you support?
Yes.
I never knew.
Kairat Almaty. And Real Madrid never bought.
Yo.
Libya acquaint you. Okay. They are coming all the way, 600 miles from China. We they wedge them.
Charlie, so we go straight into action. It's match week 2 in the Champions League, and on Tuesday, Chelsea will be playing at home against Benfica, and on Wednesday, the big one in Spain, it is Barcelona versus PSG. So first of all, we'll talk about the Chelsea-Benfica game. Thereafter, we'll delve very well into the Barcelona-PSG game. Mourinho will be coming back to Stamford Bridge. A very nice welcome that Chelsea fans will give him. I'm sure he didn't leave Chelsea in a bad way. That Chelsea fans will need to
not
boo
at all.
He's a legend.
I'm
sure, big legend.
I'm sure they will overlook the fact that he managed Tottenham, another London club,
and Manchester United.
Oh, I mean, the ones in Britain don't.
Yeah. So
it's not. And yes, Ghana. The ones in Britain is not. It's not as heated as. So.
Okay. So do you think Chelsea can, with the inconsistencies of Chelsea right now, in their last 4 games they've lost 3 and won 1, losing against Bayern Munich, what's the name? Manchester United, winning against Lincoln City that my grandfather can just you can Westman Studios, you can just do an 11 and beat Lincoln City, and also losing against Brighton. What do you think is really wrong with Chelsea right now?
Pressure.
Okay.
There's so much pressure. It's like,
don't you also think fatigue is setting in?
In a way. 1 is pressure, 2 is fatigue. And then I say the third one is a bit of overconfidence.
Okay.
Because everyone, it was like, okay, we've won Club World Championship, so we can beat anybody, in a way. So people were getting ahead of themselves. This is what who crowd was it? I think it was Arteta or so. No, Solskjaer. Or say trophies are for egos, and this is an example. It's a project. Fine, you've won a big trophy, but don't get ahead of yourselves. It's not like that. To me, the team is not the finished article yet. It's a work in progress. So the 4 game, 3 losses in 4. I think it's a phase. I think the club, the team will get through this phase. In any case, to cut them some slack, they have injuries at the back. They have injuries in midfield. And they have a bit of disciplinary issues, racking up yellow cards and red cards again. 2 red cards in 2 matches. How are you going to how are you going to survive that?
But when you come to the back line of Chelsea, as you said, they don't have centre backs apart from Chalobah, Samson.
Samson, Samson.
Oh, I be only say Wako Unity. Samson. Also, Wako Unity. I say I want now about form kakra. So when you grow this again, that thing will come back again.
Okay.
So Chalobah but Yasheli, who is not too the same, George Champon. We know Hato as a left back. He was bought as a left back, but looking at things, he's going to be used as a LCB.
Where's my good friend?
Who?
Disasi.
Disasi, he's training with the under 23s.
Sana mo dia no.
On cut team no.
Oh, you have all these injuries and you are not bringing him in. Why?
We can sell him to Manchester United.
You can sell Amorim. Amorim, are you listening? If you can watch this, come and buy. No, why will you? If you want, come and buy him. Potter doesn't have a job. I was about to mention Potter's name. Nuno Espirito Santo, come and buy him for West Ham. Thank you.
Benfica lost their first game against in the Champions against Qarabağ, and Mourinho, this is his first Champions League game for Benfica. Do you think Mourinho can pull a surprise?
Mourinho is coming under 0 pressure.
Okay.
Because this will be like his 3rd game. He played the first one against AVS in the Portuguese league. He won it 3-0. The 2nd game was this last week as well. Gil Vicente, they won 2-1. This is the 3rd game. So to me, he's still in that welcoming phase. That, Abba fresh. Let me say it in 3. That period. The one who is under severe pressure
is Maresca.
Relatively, is Maresca.
Because I feel like if Maresca is to lose this game, the pressure will come more.
Look, if he's to lose this game,
or even get a draw,
and he's already lost to Bayern.
Yes, that's what I'm trying to say.
This game,
so
0 points
out of
with 6 games left.
Yes, and the 6 games you have Barcelona in it.
Huge pressure.
Yeah,
And I hear afterwards you are going to play Liverpool.
Yeah.
You do not
In
want
the
to
Premier
play
League.
this Liverpool team. And the Chelsea fans, the match-going fans, from what I have noticed, is that once they turn their back on you, there's no coming back. Once they start saying Maresca out. An example was Sarri. When they started chanting Sarri ball, we want Sarri out, he didn't come back. Lampard, he didn't come back from it. Once the fans love you, they back you. But once they turn their back on you, you don't want to get there. It is starting to get there because what? 4 games, 3 losses.
Yeah.
You don't want to make it 5 here.
Okay.
Because everybody will be like, what is happening with this team? What is happening with this coach? So for Maresca, he's under huge pressure. He's under huge pressure to deliver. But Benfica are not pushovers. You see that Di Maria may have left, but they have young players in there. Evangelos Pavlidis, if you don't keep tabs on him, he's that clinical. He's not like Haaland clinical, but he's quite good in his own right. Give him one-on-one chance and he will score you. Why?
Sesko clinical.
Why school? Anyway, then what's the name? The wingers. You got Sheldrop in there. They sold Actor Koglu. They have this young boy on the right. I've forgotten his name. The name will come. The midfield is what I want to see. Caicedo and Enzo versus Richard Rios, part 2. We saw part 1 with
in the Club World Cup.
Palmeiras.
Yeah.
Part 2
also,
will be
yeah,
Tuesday.
that's it.
That will be very, very pivotal. Enzo Fernandez should.
Estival will talk to them about how that player is, so don't worry.
And he will talk to the.
Yeah, so that's a good
I
game on
think
Tuesday.
Enzo Fernandez should raise up his game a bit.
Yeah.
Fine, he scored against Brighton, but afterwards it was. Well,
Not
in
too
fact,
good.
the whole team
Yeah.
afterwards was a bit dull, a bit lax.
Okay.
They need to. I mean, you are the ones under pressure right now.
So
You
give me
need
a
to-
scoreline. Give me a scoreline.
I would say Chelsea are favorite. I'll go for 2-1 Chelsea.
Chelsea
win.
win. Oh.
But
Okay.
I won't be surprised if Benfica comes away with a point all.
Okay. And in Spain on Wednesday, the big one, Barcelona versus Paris Saint-Germain.
Hey.
And Barcelona will be meeting the European champions. And Charlie, this game there, Barcelona started calling PSG long time. Me pe PSG.
They started calling PSG.
Me pe PSG. Me pe PSG. Now they've met them.
In fact, let me give you a plot, the sequence of. Remember 2 years ago when PSG eliminated Barcelona from the Champions League with Dembele, Mbappe,
Yeah.
and that was what birthed that famous picture of Dembele smiling on the Paris bench.
Yeah.
Since then, Barcelona fans have been calling, "Yepe PSG, oh, yepe
Oh,
PSG." oh."
and now they even call them more because of how PSG were able to win the Champions League. And now Luis Enrique will also be coming back to Barcelona. Yeah, he's coming home.
Another homecoming.
Yeah.
Hey.
Just talk to me about that game.
See, Luis Enrique, I hope he's not going to stand in that.
Wherever he stands, if he will beat you, So that one, yeah.
No, but PSG have a whole lot of injuries.
Okay.
Dembele is injured. Mebeka Damrifa Due. Nidim Poga. Desiree
You said Due.
And I said,
Yeah.
said Due, then Damrifa Due is injured. Vitinha, we pray.
No, Vitinha is not injured. For Vitinha, he was substituted early because the coach
What,
wanted
to
to rest
rest?
him. Yes, to rest him.
Nah, Fabian Ruiz, I think is 50-50.
Yeah, 50-50, doubtful.
That's all. 4 important players gone. In fact, they are. So,
And now for Barcelona,
Barcelona.
Lamine Yamal is back.
The Gono has been cured.
Please, he never said he had gono. He had discomfort in his pubic area.
Wait.
That is all.
Wait,
We don't know whatever he had.
Barcelona came out to say he had a pubic injury. Now, pubic, no, is it not your reproductive organ? Isn't gonorrhea a sexually transmitted disease? Have we not been seeing the news about him from a few months ago?
You just talked to me about the game.
I mean, and another plot. Yamal versus Nuno Mendes, part 2. We saw it in the Nations League.
In the Nations
Spain
League,
versus
yeah, Portugal. Yeah, that's
this,
true.
Our same Catalan brothers are saying Spain versus Portugal. Yeah, Mendes, he's food for Yamal. Yamal, the match came 1 year. He was pocketed. On Wednesday, we will see a rerun of it. Luckily for them, they have depth. For Barcelona, they have depth. So if Yamal goes, at least they can bring Rashford. they can bring a what's his name?
I know, and now
Bruni Badji.
and right now looking at how Rafinha getting injured, Rashford is going to start this game.
Obviously.
Yeah, and now Rashford is doing so well.
We would probably see what's his name in the 10, Dani Olmo, because Fermin Lopez is injured.
Yeah.
I think Barcelona are going to get the better of the midfield because
Okay.
Vitinha might. Well, he's a doubt.
Okay.
Fabian Ruiz,
Also doubtful.
the most important player in
João
this.
Neves.
No, it will not be João Neves. In this game, the one who would influence the game the most, Frankie de Jong.
Okay.
How he's going to keep the ball, distribute passes. Pedri.
No, so I just feel like
it is Frankie de Jong.
So I just feel like this game will be a midfield battle and also wing play. So the wingers for both sides, if you are a defender, you have to be very careful because Lamine Yamal will try to be very stubborn. Rashford will be very stubborn. Whoever is playing for Kvaratskhelia and other things will
also for Barcelona. Kvaratskhelia versus Gerard Martin.
Yeah.
Hey. Well, he's been improving. Gerard Martin, I watched him against Oviedo and against Sociedad.
Yeah.
It's not bad. At least. But then you're coming up against a very skillful player like Kvicha Kvaratskhelia there. It is not going to be easy one bit. This is not a 40-year-old Katola or 31-year-old Oyarzabal Omaju. Kvaratskhelia. This is going to be the biggest test for him. For the rights there, I know that Koundé is going to handle Bakula. That's one there. Koundé is going to hold his own. But on that side, PSG's left. That is the problem. Kvaratskhelia. But on the other hand, PSG's what's the name? Right back. No, it's Hakimi. Hakimi can hold his own. Mendes can hold his own. That's like you said, it's the wingers and the midfield.
And the midfield,
but because PSG's midfield would be decimated, a bit of a problem because of what's his name? Fabian Ruiz's injury. We've seen countless occasions. We've seen one or two occasions where Vitinha and then what's the name? João Neves didn't play too well with what's the name? Zaire Emery. And we might see that on Wednesday. And if we see that midfield three on Wednesday, Barcelona are favorites. And you do not want to give Barcelona that midfield superiority.
Okay.
They will kill you with it.
Okay.
So if we see that Barcelona have the midfield superiority and Barcelona would be considered as the favorites, in my opinion.
Okay. I'm sure on Wednesday we are going to see a very beautiful football in Spain. Barcelona City are like as a venue, Olympic Stadium, eh? So
it could be the Johan.
No. Today they played at the Olympic Stadium.
Wait. Not to be disrespectful. Barcelona no. Are more dream safety ana. Changing venues like that, are they?
You don't worry. They don't have money. When they get their money, they'll be able to finish Camp Nou very well. You get me?
Camp
Nou. That park there is Camp Nou. It's not Camp Nou. Camp Nou.
Hey,
Charlie. So on Wednesday, we're going to see a very beautiful football from both Barcelona and PSG. And for Chelsea fans, I'm sure you are just waiting to see on Tuesday if Maresca will be able to do his best to beat Mourinho.
But for the betting people in there, the investors not there. Both of them over 1.5. The Barcelona one there more than 2 goals.
Yeah, that one the goals baby
that's one.
And a go. On the safer side, go.
The go is more of a risk.
Okay.
But then
but I just feel like PSG will score, Barcelona will score. So go. So now what try baby. Now when you're sicker. Yeah. So you heard from Nana Kwame, Chelsea versus Benfica, Barcelona versus PSG. I don't know what you guys think. Just go on our YouTube channel, just comment, just like, just share, and most importantly, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's a wrap from us. Goodbye.